You're tuned in to Game Chopping TV. Hip-hop media, real-world news, live video games, all chopped up in one place. We break down albums, talk culture, stream the hottest titles, and hit the streets for the stories that...
What it do? Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we are chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. So, over the last day or so, man, I've been seeing on social media about the thing with 50 Cent and I guess Tip, or well, I've been hearing diss songs that Tip, had dropped, towards Fifth, different things like that. And that is what that is, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Tip gonna do his thing on that. I haven't just tuned in all the way to the songs, but I heard little bits and pieces. I think King actually dropped one that I saw, if I'm not mistaken, a little video for it, but I haven't really tapped into that one too much either. But what the thing is that I've noticed that seems to have been the problem. One of the main things with as far as King goes, that 50 Cent had posted a picture of his mom, Tiny, T.I.'s wife. And the thing is, it was a performance when she was performing on stage somewhere. But I thought that this picture here was, already. Yeah, I could have swore I've seen this picture before, right? You know what I'm saying? Actually, here lately, not lately, but every now and then they throw out a wild picture of Tiny. You know what I'm saying? But I guess Fifth threw one out on his timeline, being funny. So man, it's a picture that we've seen before. I think I know I have. But for the simple fact, the purpose of 50 doing it was to be funny, of course. And that boy King, man, he said he ain't going behind his mom. He ain't going. And I will play the clip, but he's being pretty dang on explicit in this clip. You know what I'm saying? He's like going in. You know what I'm saying? Cuss word after cuss word, of course. And he's telling Fifth, he said, go, dig your dead mom up out of her grave. Like, I still got my mom. Go dig yours up. You gotta go dig yours out the grave. All that kind of stuff. And and with these younger cats, I don't know. I think it's my generation. We didn't really do that. Go that, say that kind of stuff, because that's kind of jinxy in a way to make fun of somebody else's, you know, passing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the graves and digging them up and all that kind of stuff, man. But nowadays, these youngsters, especially since like I saw first a lot of them Chicago type cats doing all that, and now these youngsters just inherited it, and now they will say it. If that's the case, they will literally sit there and tell you to do something like that. Oh, you're dead, blah 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 blah, and that's you got to dig them up, So that's what he's saying, and they'll even go to the gravesite. It looks like it's. I'm not sure if, but this is one picture that I saw allegedly that I don't know if he actually posted that or what. But that's supposed to be um, 50 Cent's mom grave. Maybe I'm mistaken, maybe I'm not, but that's what I saw. Who knows? So, but, and this is the picture of Tiny, and I could have swore I've seen this before, but I guess for the reason that Fifth was showing it, King can't sit. That don't sit too well with King. Rightfully so, because you got people. Thing is, you got people in the comments on social media that's just gonna go crazy with it, especially with Fifth putting it out and him having the, what he means to be funny about. Oh yeah, so man, it's crazy work, man. But like I say, I thought that picture was already out there, but I guess for the simple fact of what you're doing it to be funny. If it's just put out, it's put out, I guess, right? But you trying to rank, you trying to roast. And like I say, and then I've seen things where they saying that, King feel like, hey, 50 Cent son might have to get that work for his pops, doing all that. I mean, who knows nowadays, what I'm saying? Could stuff like this be a marketing move? Like, hey, T.I. and 50 Cent already got an agreement, like, hey, I'm trying to get back in this game. I'm trying to, get my music back going. Um, I need a good marketing strategy. Okay, well we can act like we feud and I could blah 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 blah, and then you drop song after song or whatever, because that's what they're doing. Because I think T.I. has dropped like 2 songs or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And allegedly King dropped one. So who knows if this is a marketing thing or if this is, something that they really, coming at each other about on wax and different things like that through clips. But Fifth, he don't stop, man. You know what I'm saying? He sits behind the scenes and does his thing, and he doesn't say a whole lot. Like say King in this video like this, you're not necessarily gonna see a video of Fifth getting out here saying anything. He's just gonna come back and blaze back even harder with something else, and you won't even see him throw the rock. You know what I'm saying? So, Fifth has a whole way of doing his trolling and still getting it off though. It's crazy, man. But yeah, that boy King though, man, he said that's my mama, dang it. I still got mine. You gotta go dig yours up and all. Saying legit saying stuff like that. So, but that's the new generation and how they talk about when stuff like that comes about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, interesting, crazy. But listen to songs. I'm gonna have to check out some of these diss songs because they show dropping them, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Is this real? Can they mess with Fifth? King says, man, you can't mess with us. But can Fifth mess with T.I. and them? Can he? I don't know, man. This seem like 2 powerhouses. I don't know. Anyway, hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, though, man. Another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe because we are chopping this game over here, man.